just had a mammoth winding session, as you saw. Cos, just for a minute, good boy. These two are mine. This is Candy Cane Forest, which was an absolute beggar to wind, and my own fault entirely because I dyed it in a rush. And this one is Down in Yon Forest, which is, if you've never heard of it, A Christmas Carol, which originates from Derbyshire. And then these two are both yarns that Johnny brought me back when he went to Canada last year. Or this year, earlier this year, not last year, silly. Let's see. The red one is Tulip Blossom by Yarns from Heaven in the Topaz base, which is a singles base. And the green one is also Yarns from Heaven on the Ruby base. And the colour is awkward to find. Shulia Lake. I showed these on the vlog when I first got them. But there you go. These are destined to be a Waru shawl, which I'm really looking forward to starting shortly. And I entirely blame Ali from Little Drops of Wonderful. So thank you very much, Ali. And if you couldn't guess already, this is going to be a Christmas shawl. Thought I'd just show you that I have finished my acorn socks by Hannah Woodhead of Yarnia Designs. These are knitted in Pixie yarns in the Under the Mistletoe sock set, so the 20g mini skein came with the main colour. In a minute I'll show you how much I've got left to give you an idea. Oh, I'm tired. So I did everything as per the pattern except for the heel, because Hannah writes like an upside down, and it's not upside down, but a heel flap and gusset knitted toe up, but I know that's not the best fit for my foot, so I used the forethought heel and just put it in at the place, and then where I know it is right for me, and then carried on up the leg doing everything else the same. And I've just tipped the top of the rib. Don't you just love the way the rib fades into the lace, or the lace fades into the rib? It's absolutely perfect. I'm so pleased with the way that the yarn and the pattern have paired together. I'll be back in a second to show you the yarn. I used ChiaoGoo red lace needles, 2.25mm, my favourite sock needles, and then this is what I've got left. So this is a sock set, and it just goes to show you how much you actually need for a pair of socks, because I've got a size 8 ladies, UK feet. Now this was a 20g mini skein of the contrasting colour, and I've probably got 8 to 10 grams of that left. And then this is what I've got. Obviously when I separated them they weren't quite equal. I reckon perhaps 5 or 6, 7 grams here altogether. So I separated it into 2 25g balls and then knitted toe up for as long as I dare until I got to the last bits, and I thought I'd better do the rib. So I'm really pleased with that. Just a little bit left to go in my scrappy blankets. Excellent. tell you what, vlogging these secret surprise knits is not easy when the people that you're making them for are at home all the time. So I apologise for the poor artificial lighting, and apologise for the fact that I'm doing it on my bed sheet, and because this was the best light I could get, and I put it on the back on here, and they sort of disappear into the background. But I really did want to show you this vlog that I've finished these Wingardium Leviosa socks. So these are the Wingardium Leviosa pattern, which is one of my own designs on Ravelry, and I knitted this in this yarn, which is my sparkle sock base, and it's called Keep Off the Dirigible Plums. And I'm really pleased with how that's turned out. And then the heel, the forethought heel and toe are Opal Uni. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember the colour number, but it's bright orange. It's actually brighter orange. Oh, that's a bit more like it. It's really sort of carroty. And I think it just picks up that little orange pop in the yarn really nicely. So they're on 2.25mm needle. They were knitted in this magic loop style. I changed my own pattern because since designing these I've discovered that a proper forethought heel works better for my foot, and because these are for Ivy, who now has the same size feet as me at the age of 10. Excuse me, I've got a peanut stuck in my throat now, how disgusting. She's got a high instep just like her mother, so I did the same style of heel for her as well. So they are now going to get packed away because I make socks for both of the children every year for their birthdays. Her birthday is in October. So there you go. I'm really pleased with how they've turned out. Whee! And I'm just trying to remember whether I've actually got any Keep Off the Dirigible Plums left in the shop. I think I might have sold out. I'll have a check tomorrow. But I will be putting some more in there shortly. Oh, and I've got some peach poppies coming in the shop as well. I'll perhaps try and remember to show you that tomorrow. So that's also, that. Whilst I'm here, I thought I would just show you the progress I'm making on this lovely neon sock that I'm working on. So all these pretty colours. It's just a plain vanilla 2x2 rib, sock tube, standard double decrease toe, Kitchener stitch to finish it off, then another forethought heel, and I'm just at the point now it's curling up on itself so you can't really see, but I've done my 4 rounds of straight knitting and I'm about to start my decreases on the foot. So the main yarn is, let me find it for you. No, that's the wrong one. Where is it? Dinosaur. And it's Neon Obsession. And it's the Superwash Merino Nylon Gold Stellina base, which is one of my faves. That's what it looks like in the cake. And then this is what I'm using now for the heels and toes. It's good old West Yorkshire Spinner Signature 4 ply. Trying to look at it through the screen, that's silly. Colour number 06, I think. I think the colour name. I think it's Bubblegum, or is it Blue Raspberry? One or the other. Anyway, I'm really pleased with how quickly this is progressing. So I'm going to plod on with that a little bit. It's been a heavy old day at work today, and I just want something simple and a bit mindless. So I'm going to watch a couple of vlogs and work on this for a little while. Tasty worms! Tuk, 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 tuk. Come on, Tarragon. Come on. Hi, Tarragon. Come on, girls. Come and get some wormies. Hey, I can see you, Molly. Molly, come on. Come on, come get some wormies. Come on. Oh, there they come. Now, where's Shy Alice? Alice. Alice. This is Clementine, Molly and Tarragon.
Back here.
Alice is hiding.
Yes,
Alice! Tuk, 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 tuk. Alice!
Saints! Little Saints!
Come on, Alice. Let's see if we can find her up there. There are a few wormies. Good girls.
Down.
Oh, is she? Oh,
My pleasure.
thank you. Alice. Alice.
Don't speak.
Come on.
Go away. We're trying to Alice.
It's all right. It's all right. There's my Alice. She's definitely the shyest. She's a partridge leghorn, gold speckled whitetail, Warren and Devon bronze. And they are beautiful. Molly. Molly. She's the bravest. She sometimes comes for fusses. 3 out of 4 of them will eat from my hand when they're in the right mood. Here's a quick update on my Waru shawl. So I've completed the colour 1 section and I've done almost all of colour 2. I'm just about to start doing the second stripe section. So I use this as colour 1 and this as colour 2. This is my colour 3 which I'm about to start using, and this is colour 4. The project bag is made for me by, you have to forgive me, I can't remember the lady's name, I'll have to go and check it out. But on Instagram she's Yumi and Mabel, and we did a bag swap last Christmas and it was lovely, and she made me this gorgeous bag, so this was the perfect one for keeping this project in. And then this little stitch marker was a gift last Advent from Sharia Volley and Bella, which I love. So with it being a Christmas shawl project, I thought I'd use all the Christmassy things. So the first colour and the third colour were from Canada. They're from the same maker, Yarn from Heaven. I can't remember the colourway names. And then colour 2 and 4 are mine. That's Downy Neon Forest and Candy Cane Forest. And they're both dyed, I don't know if you can see or not, on my gold stellina base. It's not looking very sparkly here, but it is in real life. Maybe you can see it better on this. And the pattern calls for 2 hook sizes. I'm currently working on a 4.5, and then I believe I have to move up to a 5 at some point. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to save that and do some tonight, I think. Hello, it's only me. Just popping in to say that the lovely lady from Yumi and Mabel, her name is Sally. I'm sorry I forgot Sally. I have a terrible memory for names.